I was listening to a Dame Dash interview on the Breakfast Club, how a man shouldn't have to work for another man because if his son were to go and work for another man, that's basically like his son calling another man daddy. Like that really resonated with me, and I pretty much came up with my business idea watching that interview. So once the interview was done, Compton Vegan was born.
What made you start this company in the first place?
I wanted to do something to give back to my community, and I also wanted to build generational wealth.
How important is it for us to eat healthier in the community?
I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, but I do know that I have a lot of family members and a lot of people I know that are suffering from a bunch of different illnesses, and they're on several different medications on a day-to-day basis, just to survive. I'm a firm believer that what you eat is basically, what keeps you going. So if you're putting the right stuff in your body, you won't need to depend on medicines and whatnot. So that's pretty much, why I think it's important.
If you could give yourself some advice, let's just say the past you, when you very first started doing this, what advice do you think you would have gave yourself?
Be patient. Be patient. That person that gives up because he doesn't have or she doesn't have a high demand early, after, trying around with different things, something might pop, and then next thing you know, you're just as busy as the next person. And then the person who is, busy all the time, you still need patience because you got to be able to, deal with the ebbs and the flows of, maybe something goes wrong, or people are willing to wait, and you got to kind of like hear the moaning and groaning from your customers. You know what I'm saying? So patience is pretty much everything.
I know it was mistakes that you made, whether it was buying the wrong tent or whatever.
Yeah.
So what was one of the most crucial mistakes that you made?
That was actually my first mistake. I bought a slanted leg tent. So it was my very first event. I had the wrong tent, I had the wrong netting. I wasn't in health code standards. Like everything about the day was just all wrong. And then I paid money to participate, So the money that I paid basically was my dues. I paid my dues to learn that, you got to do it like this. You got to have it like that. You know what I mean? You got to come prepared. And for me, ever since that day, I haven't taken a loss since. You know what I mean? So I'm a fast learner.
How do you deal with people that can be difficult?
I learned a long time ago, everything isn't for everybody. So if somebody hit me with I don't like it, it's cool, I'll shoot you your money back. At the end of the day, thank you for trying to support. And we can just leave it like that. If it's cold, I can get you a hotter one. It's all about customer service, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the people. You know what I mean? Even though my mission is to help the people, some people just don't want my help. You know what I mean? So just hanging in there basically, yeah.
With that being said, how important would you recommend somebody to do their research before so they won't make the same mistakes that you made?
Yeah, research is everything, man. You never want to just jump head first into anything in life without having a little bit of background knowledge on the subject or the situation. A checklist goes a long way as well. And then talking to other people who are in that field that you're trying to get involved in. Me personally, I didn't talk to anybody. I just, saw it, wanted to get in it, and then jumped in. And then, like I said, I learned that lesson on day one. So day two was, on the up and up.
Anything you want to leave people with?
Yeah, man, eat right, live right. The stuff that you put into your body, man, if it's from the earth, you know what I mean? You're gonna have positive vibes. You're gonna be able to vibrate at a high frequency, and then you'll be able to do more good than bad in life. Because at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. If you're doing the best that you can on a daily basis, man, you've succeeded in life.